your side, but for my side, to be very honest with you, I am not very happy because the amount of darkness that I am encountering, it is very, very sad to me. Some people they talk say greed don't collapse again. The matter gets as if we have been sweating. In short, the whole Nigeria they hurt. We're going to look into. I know some of you don't hear about the Latsma incident where happened for my two area of Lagos. We're going to go into that matter. But generally, Nigeria as a whole they hurt. Nigeria they hurt. Then I did see some people they celebrate say Trump don't win election. It is quite amusing. You have the right to celebrate. Some are coming on the basis say at least Trump you know like people where they do agege, saying go stop agege. And I ask myself, most of the time in Nigeria, one of the problems we have is that we fail to understand that politics is a game of interest. How is it that is it in the interest of you that if they do agege, well, it is for their own self. But you should just be rest assured, say some of that we say then the plan say on one jakwa go especially US problem then they will you get as you take me, you'd be done the pack your back, say, oh my God, waiting God cannot do does not exist. So you don't want travel go USA. Problem that day for you. Now in Nigeria here you go there with us. You go there with us where would you buy fuel for above 1,000. You go there with us where would you buy gas for above 1,000. You go there with us there for here where on top we know still get the light on top the increase of tariff where we say they don't do. You go there with us for this country as we take deal like this. So just forget about US for now. Except say you know person, we know person, we help Trump win this election. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know, this is area matter we open 90.3 FM, and this is not the program we say they use touchlight matters where they affect the area, the common one, waiting they happen for your room, for the inner room, for the other room, for the bedroom, for your kitchen, for your parlor. For that inquiry where we say they for your street, we know where they enter. And of course, I'm your host for the afternoon. My name is Alhaji Action. I'm the chairman of the APC, the spokesperson of the PDP, the midwife of Labour Party. The neck of I camp for everybody and for nobody. Sharply, let us enter the water. Where we say, if you be person, where we say get enough data, let's spread the economy. They see fine way buy your small 100 MB, 200 MB. If we then see the video where we say, one commercial bus driver go set himself ablaze, set the last one, we stop him ablaze, concept in work in bus ablaze, everywhere catch fire. He gets as it take be. Now different reactions on X with them they call it Twitter, don't they come outside? People just they talk say Kai, say some they talk say waiting they do no good, say why ain't go set last one ablaze, why ain't go even set himself ablaze. Some people they talk say yes. Now waiting fit everybody now. Well, I didn't wasn't able to count the number of people where they against or we propose or oppose the motion to state that it should have been set ablaze. But we just, I think we can bring and come as an open topic for area matter because I am on two sides here. I'm neither on, as I say, I'm for everybody and for nobody. On the angle of the last one, I know go talk say waiting them do they good because the last man is trying to do his duties that was assigned to him, not by you, will be the driver, not by you, will be the conductor, but by the government. He's here to make sure that traffic goes smoothly. But in any case, oftentimes, I'm not saying this was the case in this incident. So many times we have heard stories and even seen live where different Latsma officials don't settle down like this. They find different ways to extort money unjustly from people on the road. And that is what must have prompted some people to come outside stating and talking without any form of remorse that waiting happen. In short, he serve them right. You understand? I was not in that place, but I can only imagine the frustration where go fit make person. If Baba even set away himself on fire, set him boss. Do you know how much weight in the sell boss right now? Anything we go make person, the Baba don't frustrating, say no, I can't take. In short, make everything catch fire. So the frustration must have reached a very, 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 very high way. This one happened just yesterday. We say this one happened yesterday around the afternoon time, around 2 o'clock thereabout. We say this one happened for that Sele my two area. They talk say waiting the guy do say in the violate traffic regulations. Say in the course of the arrest, the director and the conductor come begin they get kata with the last one people. We make them they come enter inside serious hostile conversation and even physical attack before the Baba can carry petrol, spray everybody, light everywhere on fire. Get as he take be. This matter now, the Latsma official is receiving treatment according to the talk person of Latsma to pick Adivayo. Baba don't come outside talk say Latsma is receiving treatment, and notwithstanding say Latsma no go deter in their duties, even though everything will happen. Say they go see make sure say they carry out their duties to the core. Even with everything maybe say take happen, say they go see say you no go no shaking. Say if you come outside for road today, you go see last one, which I am a testimony to that. I see they say last month for outside everywhere. But that's not the point. That is just by the way. To the last one officials, the water getters is getting out of hand. You know, some of now when we say they wear uniform, we not know they really understand. Say, as it take be, you people are here to protect the lives and properties of citizens. I'm not saying everybody, but some of them, or some of the officials we they on uniform officials we have in Nigeria, rather than protect, they go to extort. So these are different things when we say we will look out, because I know the person when we say go just they just come out and talk anything when we say we see. We go check them, analyze them on a street to street angle. Now, area matter with this. Anything we go make person settle down, set himself. The fire touch him. The boss in setting boss in means of livelihood ablaze. Baba done they frustrated to a very very high degree, and unfortunately for the person, he's actually on the run. So if you say we will find out, we will ask and say, "Oga, waiting happen, waiting make you," and also the official too is also receiving treatment. So hopefully we will be able to find out waiting cause this particular matter, and we will put on a mouth inside them too when you say we open the phone line so that everybody go fit put enter into the matter, put their mouth inside the matter, because the matter gets as if you analyze them from different angles. Now, secondly, it gets something where we see just happen, and then we were called to notice that the police college where we say they for Ikeja don't come outside talk say they don't go they accept pregnant women again for their police training. They just say they no good, they accept them again. So I asked myself one question. So that means that they accept pregnant woman before, or what is really going on? Because it gets us to take B. I know we say, what a man can do, a woman can do also. Now the one can enter what a man can do, a pregnant woman can do also. Now the level we don't reach. Well, thank you very much, police, the police college, for actually making sure that this particular matter, move further than this, because I can't even imagine how somebody say you get well, you want to do police work, how it take even the possible. Okay, sharply, some people don't come outside. They send me a message for Gege talk say the alarming number of hoodlums waiting for that Gege area where we say they call Flying Pen Cinema. I don't know what they call that place. In a Flying Pen Cinema in Agege, Lagos State. Say they talk say he done the too much. Say they don't come outside talk say they don't fit take him again. Say every time now robbery done they turn to the order of the day. Say according to them, say the hoodlums often go violent to obtain money from passers-by. The railway track used to be a usual passage before the government built the Jubilee Bridge, but now the hoodlums have turned the place into a nightmare. When you attempt to descend the wooden bridge that leads to the rail track from nowhere, you connect to the other side, the boys will be waiting for you at the end of the bridge to ask you for money. Forgive me for laughing. But the way we say we take the duties now for Nigeria almost get us to take B. It's almost, when I don't notice say almost everybody has somebody that is settling in Lagos State at every given junction. If you be person with the drive motor and you are going to at some place, you must drop money. You in short, you don't almost turn to budget. Say okay, I'm budgeting so and so for extracurricular billings where we say we come outside. Like when extracurricular billings now say you enter an office, sure sir, 2,000. You then the ones where we say was collect them by force, and no one called their name. We all know them for the country. They must collect their own by force. You must find one thing you must drop. So it's almost as if everybody is trying to see how they can make extra income. When I talk say make extra income for the show, I wasn't referring to people who are working under the government too. It gets as it take be. I know they refer to you. You will be say they work under the government. You are not supposed to make any extra income from anywhere. It is supposed to be that the government is your sole sponsor of anything where you define. I'm telling the truth. So others will be say they go keep on for office, the government is paying you, and then people will come. You can tell them say you are to pay so and so for this one registration, something that the government is paying you for. That is a criminal activity that you are going through. Yeah, you are passing there. I tell them I talk them for here. If you don't tire for the work where they do, find another thing and start doing rather than extorting money from people. Many people don't believe in the law of karma, but I do. And what goes around comes around. That thing where you they do person, then go do you. And I promise you, you know go like how much. She say many of them don't they call. So I will give equal opportunity to each and everybody. The number to call is 0700 903 903 903. Or we send your message for WhatsApp for 717 Hello, David.
Hello, Alaji. Good afternoon. This is Mr. Stanley.
Okay, Mr. Stanley, talk to us.
Yes, thank God I get it today. That's been a while. Alaji, thank you very much for this very topic. Honestly speaking, not even only Latsma, what we need to do, honestly, because the way the country is going on now, they need to be sending those ones who really understand outside. Not all those ones that behave saying how they send outside. The way they answer you, the way they do. One stopped me the other day. When he stopped me, I put my seat belt. But the only thing that the seat belt is not, I use my hand to hold it because my tummy is paining me. So when he now sees that the thing is loose, he just stopped me. And when he stopped me, as we are just talking before, he don't put hand, he don't open my door, he don't even know whether the door is in good condition. He just enter, I say, move. I say, okay, what is the problem? He says seat belt. When I can't leave my hand for the way I take down the seat belt can't be normal. I say, which seat belt? He can't look me. Can't she say the seat belt? They okay. He didn't talk anything again. He calm down. You understand? The way they talk to people is very, very wrong. They should, the organic should orientate them, give them training, matter of approach. That one is very, very important. When you stop somebody, Oga, good morning, sir. Sorry that we stop it, please, sir. Why didn't you use your seat? That the way you approach somebody, the person will, get that mistake, correct himself in case of next time. This one, they will just back in. Before they start to show you idiot. No, they don't do things that way. Not even only road safety, Latsma, both road safety, both police, both VIO, every one of them, they need your orientation. Those ones, they know how to speak to people is the one they should send outside to do the job. All these staff are spoiling their job. But them in the office, they won't know exactly what these people are doing outside. Honestly speaking, I'm really happy with this topic that you bring out today. And there's another thing I noticed that they always do. They will go and stay where the road is not good. And they will be the one to directing people to pass here when their colleagues are in front. When they ask you to pass there, you will be hoping that Latsma direct you and you follow that target, not knowing that the other people are in front to hold you. It's very bad. They are making a lot of money. I have some of them as friends who is telling me that they are doing contribution every day, 40,000. It's because of that thing that they are doing all these things. Please, so they are better than to help us and talk to them. Nigerians, we are angry this time. Thank you very much for this, Alaji. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Oga, for your contribution to the program. I have little or some kind of things. I understand what you are saying perfectly fine. But there was one thing where we say you talk for there, where we say I have a little bit of a problem there with them. Now, I like to say this categorically on air that the law is a respecter of no one. That being said, the officers on their own hand do not have a right to speak to you in any manner they please. You are right for what you are saying. The manner of approach, sometimes I see some kind of motorists, the manner of approach is very, very wrong. It is no new news that however for Nigerians are going through a lot in everything they are doing. But what I'm saying, trying to say is this basically. You made mention that here you were driving and then you were not on your seat belt, or you held it with your hand based on the fact that your stomach was paining you. And I didn't want to interrupt you. I would like to say this on air that all drivers, whether you are well they pain you or whether anything they happen, you are supposed to be on your seat belt. You and I know say you know get well, you know they expect twins. You know they expect twins. If at all your stomach is paining, you can also board a cab, you can board a taxi. If we have to come on the angle of structure, in a place whereby things are working well. But if for any reason you're supposed to use your vehicle, no matter how inconvenient it is, make sure that you obey the law. Once the law is complete, you don't need to come out and most likely I know deal with you. I'm not saying that is what you did, but maybe if you see them, at that time some people will start to drag their seat belts. One can they hold on with their hand, they drive, they go their way. That is very wrong. That is very wrong. I know in as much as the approach of things are, but there are things that we can avoid all our citizens. As I likely said, I am for nobody and I am for everybody. Now, before we go further into the course for today, I would like to say something. I would like to give some of us a breakdown based on waiting this our guy here when they talk about. Let us have an idea of what this last one. This last one was created. That's why it was created on the 15th of July, 2000. That is about 24 years ago, 2000. And then it is currently headed by Mr. Bolaji Oreagba, that he's the head of Latsma. They have their head office at LTC building, Apapa Oshodi Expressway, Lagos. The day for Oshodi, Naimbidia head office, Nadia the place. Now, the purpose of this particular people is traffic management, to manage traffic in Lagos State, Nigeria. That is the sole purpose of Latsma. So anything aside this is an extracurricular activity. Anything aside this is an extra activity that we don't even know about. So this, I just let everybody to understand the purpose of this particular organization. So that being said, on the last one side, I would like to urge you, Mr. Bolaji, to please, given what has happened, I know that you have people who are listening, to please go further and try to see how we can make sure that everybody who is being brought on board into the last one is being reoriented on how to manage people very, very, very well. How to manage people very, very well. And I believe that there are tactics to this. We all know that there are some places in Lagos that are rougher than some areas. Now, what you do in this kind of case is that you select your officers well based on different testings. You know them perfectly fine. You send the ones where we say they're like, say, okay, these ones, okay, now go pit this place where we say, okay, the people somehow for here, them their head they like say, you see they correct small, so you can handle them. Then the ones where we say they, because sometimes what you are talking about, people, Latsma officials, where we say no, they talk to people some anyway. I feel sometimes it's because of this reshuffling of officials. There are some Latsma officials, I not gonna lie, waste pit for some kind drivers. If you carry those kind of Latsma officials, we did like see them, they that kind of rugged or something, carry them go another place. That is where we're having some of these glitches. Okay, let's take this last call for the day. Hello, hello. Okay, my people, time not reach time where I go come watch for studio. No say una don't send in they calling back to back, but unfortunately our time don't reach time we will come out. I would like to urge everybody. So please stay law abiding. Always make sure that you yourself you are not found wanting, so that we can avoid incidents like this. Please and please. Thank you very much, my people. We will see ourselves tomorrow on another edition of Area Matter. My name is Alahaji Action. I'm for everybody and for nobody.